Hey folks, Papa Boris here, playing some more Forestygian. Let's go ahead and jump into our next run. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I've had time to play, but I haven't had time to make videos, so I have now experimented with the last two characters, but we'll just continue going as if nothing had happened. Starting cards here, I think these might be pretty good. Max mana 6, and then 1 health per 2 damage. Actually, for the class we're about to play, that could be helpful. And then what are you? 2 mana, 2 health. I like actually getting a card that gives unconditional mana. I think that's really nice. Next ability deals 1 more damage per 3 cards in hand. Okay, so you want to play this early in the turn. All right, we're going to be doing the Necromancer. And we're going to be playing on Nightmare difficulty. Off camera, I did manage to beat Nightmare difficulty, unlocking Torment. But we're not going to do that on camera until I can beat Nightmare. Here's the Necromancer's shtick. So he has an 8 mana basic ability, which is just 2 damage to the 4 closest enemies. You can, double this or add damage to it. That can be very strong, but it costs, golly gee willikins, 8 mana. Goodness, and he only has 12 max mana. Who can afford such luxuries? Well, there is this. You deal 1 damage to the 4 closest enemies, and the next ability is 2 intellect per enemy defeated. Intellect is max mana and current mana. So it's actually a lot of extra mana. So if you can play your cards right, so to speak, you can get a whole bunch of intellect from, like, say, your Bone Spear, get most or all of your mana back, and, now you have a higher mana cap, and so if you have good mana generation, you can profit from that. And that is Grim Harvest. This is 2 mana per enemy defeated, so both of his abilities are per enemy defeated, but this one is Intellect, which is current and max mana, whereas this one is just mana. So you raise your mana cap, then you kill more enemies, you get mana, and then hopefully it lets you support this expensive Bone Spear. Anyway, I died with the Necromancer horribly, so we'll see if we can have a better time this time. Alright, what are you? When he's not at full health, takes double damage, and then these guys are normal. Alright, so I think here we might not necessarily need a whole lot of like fancy schmancy abilities. We're gonna turn on Field Study. I think, yeah, it's gonna kill everything, which is a little sad, but what can you do? So we're gonna do this. Now we can do this maybe? And then we do that, and it'll kill 1 thing. Or I could kill 2 things. I could do double damage to this if I harvest first, but the thing is that doesn't really help very much. I'm just gonna do this. This is fine. All right, so we keep the harvest on. And I could do this and gain 4 intellect. All right, that's fine. Still taking 6 damage here. Just a little scary. I think we're gonna just brute force this one. And we'll stop there. Managed to get to this part, which is good, so only 4 threatening enemies. All right, here's the health. 1 health per 2 damage dealt, and max mana, so if I can get good mana generation, then that will be helpful, though of course it's not giving me any mana. Let's, I guess do this, use the 3 on that, and then I get just 3 more mana. Okay, well, if I do this, I kill 2 things, and I get 4 more intellect. That's probably worth it. And then we can do this, going down to 6. And then I can do this to kill the big guy, because he takes double damage. Yeah, this also kills 1, actually. This is interesting because it does kill off 4 damage. Yeah, all right, we'll try this. Oh, hey, hold on a minute. I can still do this. Oh, I could just harvest and get 2 intellect. Maybe that's something I should think about. If I do this and then this, it's not a terrible combo. All right, so I don't take any damage still. I'm a little low on the HP front, but we can do glurp, glurp, glurp. Yeah, we're just drinking everything. I need better mana generation for sure. This does not kill the guy. That would kill 1 of them. I could do this twice and kill 1 of them. Let's split it, actually. What if I do this and then that to kill the big one at least? And then we end the turn and get hit, but hey. We're playing on, what is it, Nightmare difficulty? Not a bad first start. Okay, so we're looking for a mana regeneration. This is the name of the game. What do we got here? We got mana and status based on number of cards. It's retained. This is more devotion. Vitality, I do like the damage. Man, damage is good. It would help me harvest things better. But you know, I'm gonna be crazy. Let's go for the 2 mana statuses, and maybe we can pick up damage along the way here. So this is mana 2, and then Flagellation, gaining half as much mana for lost health. This is per 6 cards in hand. Mana gain is, I think that's gonna have to be the 1. Although this is 4 unconditional mana. Next time health is lost. Oh yeah, no. We're gonna do this. 3 unconditional mana, and like if I just desperately need it, and then if I can wait a turn, it doubles my next 3 mana gains. I mean, I think we just gotta do this. All right, and then we have some Devotion. Devotion plus current max health. Devotion plus just raising my maximum mana and getting a little bit of mana here. Oh my god, this is the one! 6 intellect! That's current and max mana. And 2 devotions instead of just the 1. Yes, please. Okay. I think those are 2 really good cards. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong, but let's see. So what are you here? 1 more damage from everything, and that's bad to attack you. Okie dokie. So we want to wait on this. This would be good. All right, what if I do that? Let's just try this out. If I do this, I still have 3 cards in hand, so I can do that. But I actually don't need to. I could just do this. I kill the same number of things. Haha! Okay, I actually net a mana with this. Okay, that was a really good start. We raised our maximum mana here. Righty, I could do this and kill 1. But I feel like this is just about as good. What do I got here? I'm not using that. 1 health per 2 damage dealt. Okay, that doesn't actually do anything. It just raises my maximum mana. Very well. Well, let's just devote up. Let's glurp it all down. So we have a very large max mana. The question is whether I can regen enough, but this will give me 3 next turn and 3 mana double gain. So I'm very lucky this came up in my opening hand. Question is, what can I do with 16 mana here? I could do this twice. That does not, however, kill my Ragers. I could do this. It'd be nice to get intellect from doing that. But I would have to do like this, and then that, and nope, still doesn't quite do it. And then run out of mana. Oopsie. Okay, here's what I'll do. We'll just whack this guy twice. I'll take 4. I can't quite kill it, so there's no point using this right now, and then we just end the turn. So I take 4. Everyone's awake. I didn't get that far, but these guys take 1 more damage from everything, so if I can just get past the front guy and get to the point where this guy is here, maybe I'll be all right. All right, we got to do this first. Pop. Oh my god. The mana gain is doubled. It applies to intellect. So the developer, who was kind enough to make a comment explaining this, the way intellect mechanically works is that you gain mana and then you gain as much max mana. Like that, and it works, I guess, retroactively, that even if you were full, it's like you gain mana and then you gain max mana equal to the mana that you're gaining simultaneously, I think. Oh, great. Now I'm worried that I messed up the explanation. But the point is that this normally gives 6 intellect, but now it's doubled, so it's 12, and it gives me 12 current mana, which is obviously just ridiculous. And so now I have devotion as well, because that card has the devotion thing. So my next 2 things give me 3, but it's doubled to become 6, and I have 40 maximum mana. Oh boy! We're rolling along the gravy canal now, folks. We have 37 mana. Alrighty, so we're gonna do this. You know what I need, guys? You know what I need? I need some damage. That would just be top. That would be top notch. Top notch actions here. We're gonna do this again. I can just chain this and just because I get the harvest and I can just keep chaining it. So if I keep killing things, it kind of fields off of itself. So now we're gonna do this because that'll kill 3 enemies instead of 1. I think that's worth it. Okay, now we're at the sleeping peepings. So we do, I think, this and this, I think, to kill the extra guy. And you know what? We're just gonna stop it there, folks. We're just gonna go beep and just go to the next turn with 21 mana. Seems completely fair. Oh my god, we got it again! I wish I can't get the combo, unfortunately. I don't get the benediction yet. But that's fine. I'll still just take 6, you know, just 6 intellect. So then we're gonna use the devotion on this, and we'll save that for next time. So we just have a little 36 mana to work with here. So we'll go pop, and now we can kill 3 things instead of 1. So we'll go pop, and then we'll do this, and I think we'll just do this to kill the extra one. Oh my god. Well, that felt very good. Now that in the opening hand was huge, so I gotta just hope that happens some more. All right, what do we got going on here? We got Intellect, health, and status. I don't think you have to retain it to get the benefit. It's just retained for funsies, Mr. Bunsies. And then we have mana for 2 damage. Now, well, it's good. I do like getting mana. The issue is that I don't have any extra damage, and I'm not doing that much damage. I'm just doing, 1, 2, or 3 damage for my abilities. We've got mana based on number in cards in hand. I think it's like 6, and you have to keep it for a turn. And then there's health is lost, half as much. Okay, we'll go for the unconditional thing. Hope to get some damage here. We don't have damage. We have reach, which could be good. I have a thing that reaches 4 and a thing that reaches 4. Both my abilities reach 4. So this can make it 5, which can help me kill something. That can be good. Then we've got intellect and health. Next ability gains 1 mana per 2 damage dealt. And then we have 1 more enemy per 3 cards in hand. Let's just do 1 more enemy instead of 1 more enemy, but you have to have 3 cards in hand for it. So this one is definitely better than this one. So okay, it's between these two. Do I want the extra reach or do I want the extra intellect? And the mana gain. No, sorry, not the extra intellect, the extra mana gain. I think we'll take the mana gain. 2 damage dealt. The thing is, I have a thing that deals 4 damage to... 2 damage to 4 enemies for a total of 8 damage. And then that costs 8 mana, so this essentially is like worth 4 preemptive mana at the very least, and maybe more if I can upgrade my damage. I didn't get a chance to upgrade damage here, but we'll hopefully get some options on the next one. I don't think any of these do damage. We got 6 health if you can save it. 7 mana. Oh my god, this is the one. That's the one. So if we can go crazy... and just get our maximum mana way up there, then I can be missing a lot of mana, and then I can get a lot of stacks of leech, so then I get a ton of abilities in a row that all leech. Alright, I need to make it through this next fight. I need to get some good luck and get my cards in the right order, and if we can get some damage in the next cycle, that would be tremendous. Alright, we got Regenerator Lady. We've got hit 3 or more takes double damage. Oh, that's tough because I can't do that. Oh, and this guy's gigantic. Oh no, that actually is kind of a problem. Alright, but I did get my one singular card that does do extra damage. Alright, so let's try this. If I do this, and then I pop this right away, we can do this. And okay, that's actually incredible. I am very glad I got that card. That is quite a stroke of fortune. So we now get to do this. We only lose 2 mana because we're getting 6 intellect for killing 3 enemies. And, well, that's it. That's the whole story. The fact that this raised the damage to 3 meant that it doubled against those guys, which means it killed them. I did get a good hand here. That's good. And we also got this card, which is obviously great. So we're going to just glurp it all down. Devotion, devotion, devotion. And look at that. We're up to 22 mana. So the problem is I don't do extra damage with this now. I could try... Oh, this thing does 3 damage! Ah, yes! I just need to brute force it. I just need to brute force those guys. Hold on, I could even... Hold on a minute. I could do like this. And then I could do a little bit of harvesting action. And do I do this? Yeah, I think I'll do that. So I'll save my mana. Now everyone's asleep, so I'll save the mana. We'll pass the turn. All right. Now... we did not get our doubling or our leeching, which were probably the 2 best cards here, but I did get this for 7 mana missing, and I did get this up here, so I can get potentially up to 3. Oh my gosh, wait, no, this is max mana. Which means it actually makes this card better. Okay, hold on. Wait a dag tootin' son of a gun minute here. All right, so we are gonna, I think, just chain this for now, and then I'm gonna just brute force these guys. That was the discovery of the day, that I have an ability that does 3, so I do just get to like brute force the situation. I could do this. Then you know what? Fine, we'll just do it, and that hits him for 6. So now I'm out of mana, so I go. Whoop. And then I drink and drink. Now there is a problem. I got all these leech stacks and I didn't really save myself any mana. But I am harvesting. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, because with the leeching and the harvesting, this actually, with killing 2 enemies, is fine. All right, now we are going to do what? I think just brute force it. Oh yeah, this is good. This only costs 1 because of the harvest and the leech, so we'll do that. Then we can do this. All right, That worked! Oh my god, that actually worked. So we managed to get through. These guys were really weak to my Grim Harvest. Okay, so we got this, which I can't use at the moment. I got this back. Okay. 1 mana per 2 damage dealt. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna go down to 0. Oh, I didn't because I leeched. Now this gives me freaking 5 mana because my max mana is crazy, so I can miss a lot of mana, so we'll do that. And now we have 5 stacks of leech. So this only costs 1 mana because it's doing 6 damage because it's doubled, which gives me 3 mana, and this thing costs 4 mana, so this only costs 1 when I use it against the big fattos. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's ridiculous. All right, now I still have these cards. I'm just gonna just do it, I guess. What is that normally? 1? No, we need to do this first to get max mana. I might have even been able to optimize a little bit. But you know what? We're just fine. Let's just do this. Oh my god, I just brute force it because it's so cheap with the leech. Oh, it's coming together, folks! Alright, so this is something new I think I unlocked. Yeah, I unlocked this off camera. Lose all health but 1. Gain lots of mana status based on health loss. Well, that sure is committal. And then we have more harvesting. Mana and status based on max health. Okay, I'm not really getting max health, but okay, so the thing is, I really, really want another one of these because the damage goes great with the leeching because the leeching gives me mana based on damage. If I have 2 of them, if I draw both of those cards in the same hand, it can be awkward. This is really fun, but it feels like I'm already pretty powerful, and it feels kind of scary to take this and possibly just have like a dead draw that I can't play. Because if I'm not able to kill all the enemies on the field, then this thing is just unplayable, so I have to just sit there and it falls off. The thing is, it may be like, Boris, you're doing strong. You're crushing it over here. You know, just take this. It's fun. But that last run, this last level, I was only really good because I had those guys that do take double damage if I hit them for 3 or more. If I get like those like armor guys that take 1 less damage from everything, and all of a sudden, you know, my top ability does nothing, this could be a problem. I'm gonna just go up to the top, and if I lose, I'll feel kind of salty about it. But that I didn't do the fun thing. All right, here he is. Max health is lost. Gain max health per 9 max health. Oh, health is lost. Okay. And then we have, this is a new thing I unlocked off camera. Next ability costs 1 less mana per card in hand. I get 1 stack of it. And then this is 2 health. All right, we'll take the one thing that has nothing to do with health. And then we got damage here. So, oh, I think I know what I'm taking. We got 4 intellect and 2 stacks of menace. I mean, that's just what it is. This is good. 6 max mana is good. This is the safer pick here. But this is just unconditional 4 current and maximum mana and 2 stacks of the menace. I think that's just got to be the one. All right, what do we got here? We got, it's good to hit him multiple times. Regeneration. Okie doke. We got our 2, oh my god, we got our 2 top doggos. The question is, do I want this menace to turn on for my field study or not? If I do this and then this, it kills these 2 already without any help from anything. If I do this, I can harvest with the, okay, let's try this. If I do this and then just pop this, then I can do this and kill those guys and keep my harvesting chain going. All right, now, if I do this, you know what, I like it. Because what we can do is we can do this and it does nothing now, but then I'm gonna kill 2 more. Oh, no, I am not, because my bonus damage wore off. Very well, pop, losing all my max HP, and then I can do this to harvest. Or I could do this. Well, this nets me, I lose 5. Here I lose 4, but I kill 2 things. We'll try that. And then we get to glurp, 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 up to 30 max mana. Terrific. So I kill 1, I kill 1. So we'll just do this. Get our harvesting back, and then I can lose 5, lose 5. Okay, I lose 5 either way. I love the preview, by the way. That just makes it so much easier to figure stuff out when you're like me and don't think so good. So I could do this, but that'll actually cost mana. So maybe what I'll do is I'll just, hold on a minute. I could just kill this guy. I lose 4, I lose 5. This does more total damage and it turns on harvest. Yeah, I think I'll do this. And then we're just gonna pass, because this thing got hit so many times that it's not doing anything. It's basically asleep. Okay. What do we got going on here? We got this, which I gotta wait for. We got this, which is good. We got this is Leech and missing mana. All right. If I do this first, just to use my mana, this thing will go up to 5. I'm gonna do it. No, is it? Hold on. If I do this, I kill the thing, I go up to 38. 2 out of 38. I'm missing 36. Yes. Or you could have just clicked it and then pressed the undo button if it didn't work. That's another way of doing it. All right, so now we do rip, and we've got that. Now we want to up our intellect by 3. Ah, wait a minute. No, hold on. I do need to consider. You know what? Actually, this is kind of a problem here. There's a lot of things hitting me. I only have 8 health. I think I'm about to lose the game. I think it's about to be over. It just kind of crept up on me here because I don't have any actual mana. And yeah, we got a little bit of a problem here. All right, well, let's try this. What if I up my damage? I could kill 3 things and net 3 mana. Okay, well, that certainly is encouraging. All right, now we're over to the Sleeping Peepings. We're getting hit for 11. All right, I think I just obviously do this. Okay, we have 15 mana to work with. This costs, with the Leech, 3 mana. Because I'm not harvesting. If I do this, it costs 3. If I do that, it costs 3. If I do this and this, it don't quite kill the wildcat in front of me. Okay, let's just see what happens. If I do this and this, and then I do this and this and this, you know what? I'm fine with it. So in this turn, next turn I can do this, which will double my 3 next mana gain. So I'm confident that I can get my mana back and then kill everything and not die. Alrighty. So we do this first. You have to do it first. We're gonna get 8 intellect. All right, I think we gotta do that. Do we not? What does cost 1 less per card in hand? Oh Lord, I could also do this to buff this. But we got 2 cards in hand thing. I think that makes sense to use them both. So this has to happen, and then that has to happen. All right, and now we've got 2 stacks of extra damage per cards in hand. All right, let's see here. This nets me 3. This nets me 2, but it does more damage. So we're just gonna do this. We're still netting 2 from using this. All right, now we've lost our bonus damage based on cards in hand. So this is 1 less mana per card in hand. Okay, so I'm gonna use this. And now this costs 6, this costs 4, this costs 3. You know, I think we can just brute force it here. Pip pop, schlip schlop. All right, I got a little nervous there with the max health. Maybe like having a card in here that raises my max health could be nice. Mana status and more devotion. Well, we do need some vitality now, don't we? And look at that. 1 more damage per 15 max mana. Well, okay, I think not taking this would be crazy because max mana is kind of our jam. All right, we got more harvesting. We have damage per cards in hand, or my personal favorite, just damage. Yeah, we're just gonna go for unconditional damage. That is a really good card because I need the vitality, and I also need the damage, and then we get more damage. This is a pretty good card cycle here. All right, per 4 health missing. This is not good. Not good, because I will not be missing very much health. Per 7 max mana. Oh my, and it's damage per max mana. Okay, well, we know what's happening here. Actually, I could get, oh God, I could get 3 stacks of it, but this is giving me a lot of stacks of it as well. And doesn't need to be retained. Yeah, we're gonna go for that. That was a really strong cycle, which is good because things were getting kind of tough there. Oh, is it the guys who take double damage? Oh, thank Christ. Those are my boys. Because it works really well with the Leech. Because normally this is not that amazing with Leech. I just like get 1 mana back for 3 damage. But if I'm doing 6 damage, I get 3 mana back and the thing costs 4. So it makes it easier just to pound these guys right in the face and not have to worry about fancy synergies. All right, I think we actually got an okay hand. It's just maybe not amazing for the first turn. So we got this for next turn, which is good. We got extra damage, which is good. We have Leech, which could be okay. We raise our maximum mana, and then per 7 mana missing. Okay. So we do this. We do this. We now need to... What? We got no devotion here. For 7 mana missing. I can't use this ability. I need to use it to double damage on these fatty cakes. Well, the good news is that I haven't lost all my max health yet, so I actually just could get hit and lose max health, and it doesn't really matter too much because I didn't draw my max health cards. I'll get them later, so I can use my health as a resource a little bit here. Intellect, mana per 2 damage dealt. Okay, so I do this. That gives me 1 more mana, and now I can do this, which actually nets me a ton of mana because it's doing 6 damage to each of these guys. That's a perfect way, I think, to use my anger. So we're gonna do this. I only harvest. Well, actually, I do get 4 intellect because I kill 2 enemies. I think this is the move. So we do this. Okay, now we will just chug this. And I gotta try to spend my mana efficiently. Well, this is actually amazing. I can do this, and now I do this to kill those 2 dryads. There we go. Down to 4. I could just do this. Would that make me get an extra? Let's see. It does not. So I will just, notice how I lazily just clicked on it. We'll just do this. And so now, -3, -3. I think I'm fine with doing it this way. No, because if I do this, I just don't quite get to kill that guy. So maybe we try it this way instead? No, still the same thing. I still don't get to kill the guy. All right, so we're just gonna do this and that to not take 6 damage and also not to have this guy heal. And he'll hit me for 4, but that's fine. We're gonna lose a lot more than 4 max health coming up pretty soon here. And the minus max health cards, it's not current health, it's just max health. Like if I click on this, notice how it goes to 14 out of 14 instead of 10 out of 14. But the first thing I have to do is this. Next mana gain is doubled, boop. And Jesus, I don't even know what to do here. We got 2 of these things that are per 3 cards in hand. So if I play one, I only get to play one other one, and I guess that would have to be this one, 12 intellect. But this is, oh my god, that's, maybe I just ignore these. Hold up, maybe I just ignore these, and maybe I just say, let's get 12 current and maximum mana, and then this is now per 7 max mana. I'm 1 off from it being, what is this? It's hard to say how much this is doing because it's doubling. Well, it's hard, he says, math time! Okay, so 7 goes into 41, 5 times. So I'm getting 5 stacks of 1 damage per 15 max mana. And I have 41. Yeah, I just gotta do this first. I'm gonna give up on the thing per cards. So we're gonna do this, blarp. So now I have 3 extra damage because I have 49 divided by 15 is 3 times. And yep. I think we're just gonna pop these. This does nothing, unfortunately. Per 15 max health. Ha, it does nothing. This card really sucks, unfortunately. Yeah, that's a problem. But anyway, we have 46 mana, long story short, and everything for the next 7 attacks deals an extra 3 damage. Alrighty, well, let's just go to town, shall we? Let's hop aboard the trolley and ride into town. Oh my god, everything's asleep and I still have just all the mana. Well, you know what, let's just pass the turn. Let's be precise. I know I could try to get more score by killing more things, but we're just trying to win here on the highest difficulty. Oh my god. All right, and this is perfect. I can actually raise my max mana to the next multiple because the next multiple is 56. Holy Jesus, crickety Christ. Well, there is this devotion. Okay, I'm gonna do this and this. So now I have 5 stacks of 1 more damage per 3 cards and 5 stacks of 1 more damage for 15 max mana. We've made it past 60, so this is actually +4. So we're getting +1, +4 is +5. So this thing just does a recurring 6 damage. Hey everybody, it's just time to click that button until everybody dies. Oh man. We had a little bit left over, guys. I hope somebody wants some leftovers. All right, well, I think I know where I'm going. It's down here. We want double damage because if I can get that thing going that I just had, then it becomes doubled and then the game's over. So we're gonna take this because it's probably nothing. We got 1 more enemy per 3 cards in hand. 2 health per enemy defeated. If it was vitality, I'd actually consider it, but it's just health. Well, all these are health, right? And this is max health per damage. I think we gotta take that one. That actually could be relevant. And I could also keep it in hand. And then if I draw one of the mana doubling one that requires me to have 6 cards, even if I don't use this, the fact that I got to save it and make that one playable the turn I draw it is really good. All right, we got twice as much damage here. Normally I would take this, of course, for 6 mana. But the problem is the max health, you know, it's a little tricky here, the max health, when I already have a lot of that going on. This is 1 mana, 2 health. Because I lose max health, I spend a lot of the fight at max health, so 2 health isn't really that relevant, but it's just 1 unconditional stack of Fury. And here is per 9 mana miss. Oh my god, we gotta do it. Because if I can get up to a high max mana count and then be missing a bunch of mana, then I can get multiple stacks of Fury. So that's what it's gonna be, and here we are in the final boss. All right, we've got half damage from round ability, all abilities rounded up though, that is important. Regenerating. Wait, what? When she takes damage, multiply her attack by 2? Jesus crickety crack Christ. Okay, you have to be very careful here. I might need to take like a building turn here, because if I just hit her a bunch, she'll just one-shot me. Luckily, there's an undo button. All right, well, that's, I guess, the thing, is that I get the right cards to do this, and the answer is not really. I didn't get my really good mana gain. Like, I would have liked this and this. Even just, like, extra damage here. Unfortunately, I didn't get those. So I can get 1 stack of Fury if I am careful with how I spend my mana and do twice as much damage, but she's got, you know, 16 health to work with here. This is currently only giving me 1. Okay, well, let's just start it out. Let's just see what happens. So if I do that, let's say, and then I do this, I'm not missing any mana. Okay, I'm not missing enough mana, I should say. 1 mana per 2 damage dealt. Okay, let's just say if I do this and this, it's not really doing a whole lot of difference. Okay, let's just do that, and then this, and I kill a couple of guys. This thing is now killing me, so the question is, can I actually get to the point where I'm killing it? So, this is for 7 mana missing. So if I kill this guy off, I now get 2 stacks of this. This is per 9 mana missing. I'd have to get down to 1 or 0 mana, which is admittedly a little bit tricky. But okay, let's say we do this, and we get down to 1. Okay, so now we get to do this, and this. Oh, but I got mana back from the leech. Okay, so I do get to kill her. And then this, well, I don't kill anything. Oh, hang on a minute. I missed an opportunity here. We need to click on that button so I get some max health, right? Gain max health per damage dealt. Pop. All right, that's good. I don't know if I'm ever gonna heal it, but at least I can lose the max health and then still keep my current health. Now this guy is not gonna die, and I can't do it twice. We're just gonna end turn, take 4 damage, spending life as a resource. We just got the regenerator dudes and the taking half damage dudes. All right, now we have this, which you have to wait a turn for. But we do have bonus damage, healing could be good. Okay. So, does it matter what order I do things in? Let's see, I can do this. These were the 2 zeros. So we're gonna do, I'm missing out on the damage per cards in hand thing. Yeah, I think I should be trying to use that. That is kind of unfortunate, but we can do this, and we could chain the harvest if okay, so now that the per card thing is gone. So now, hold on a minute. Sorry. Okay, this is 0. Okay, so what I actually want to do is click on this first, then this. I still have 3 cards in hand. I have my 2 zeros, who are now going to be getting 3. Then I do this twice in a row, and nope. I do this to give 1 more damage, so now this actually kills 4 guys, and I get 11 health somehow. I don't even know how that's happening, but it happened. We were all there to see it. This thing is not ready, so she's not multiplying or anything, so we're just going to get 3 mana and 6 max mana up to 41. Okay. So I can do that, but it doesn't kill the guy, so we're going to do this and this. It's half mana rounded up, so we kill and harvest. It actually costs nothing. I could do this, but there's no reason. We're going to pass the turn. All right, there's this thing back here, which I'm a little worried about. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to it, but I have to make sure I'm not, like, tapping it with my field studies. All right, so we have to do this first. First we do this, and next mana gain is doubled. Blam. Oh my god, it's happening, everybody. Everybody, it's happening. So now we get to do this and this, and we're going to hold on while we have 3 cards. Our next 2 abilities are going to do more damage per cards in hand. My double damage, sadly, is not with me right now, but this is fine. We have 43 out of 65 mana. Hey, that seems like a pretty good amount of mana. And, yeah, I think we're just going to chain this, because that'll help me kill a few things. Actually, I want to do this time to kill an... Oh, this actually costs 3 more, but notice how it nets me 3 more mana. So we do this. Okay, now this thing has not been touched yet. So the question is, do I believe I can just do this all day and kill these Hydras? I don't think I have that much mana. So what I'm going to do... I guess I should probably do... Oh, I don't even have 15 max health. That's hilarious. Per 7 mana missing. 1 mana and 1 mana per 2 damage dealt. Okay, you know what? Let's try it. Let's just see what happens if I do this over and over. I'm going to try to miss a lot of mana, and if this doesn't work, we're just going to undo a bunch of times. Okay, we win. Turns out clicking the button repeatedly is a good strategy. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and or subscribe. If you did, if you want to stick around for some bonus lookings, we got some new status effects. 1 extra card per 10 mana. Cool. 1 extra card per 20 mana missing, and 1 max mana per 1 damage dealt. Oh, that could be very cool. And, oh, more? Oh my gosh, lose half health instead of all but 1 health. Okay. Mana and status based on health missing, but it's health you have if you're below half. Okay, and health equal to half mana. Okay, wow, some really interesting statuses coming up here. All right, we have 1 more class to look at here. This is the Druid, or as I like to call him, the Werewolf, because that's what it looks like, and that's a very cool one, so we'll see if we can win with them. That's the one I managed to win with off camera, except now, of course, we're going to be playing on Torment difficulty. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you again soon. Take care.